Aquarius! Hey guys, how are you? This is Jason, the Intuitive Restorer. I'm going to be doing your weekly reading. Alright, your weekly reading for February 6th to the 13th. Alright, so the cards have already been pre shuffled. Let's see what's in store for you guys, okay? So the Ace of Cups, the Lovers, and the High Priestess. Alright, well, this here is all about love. Love, 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 love. I feel as if Spirit is saying ultimately with the High Priestess is that card of intuition, of spirituality, all right? So I feel as if ultimately Spirit is saying you are going to be ultimately using your spiritual gifts because, guys, Aquariuses, we're very open to the universe. We're very go with the flow. So a lot of Aquariuses tend to be spiritual. And I feel as if with the High Priestess is that figure that ultimately is illuminated by the moonlight. All right, the moon runs the High Priestess, and the moon is all emotions. It's all about lifting that veil, seeing the truth. It's all about ultimately healing. It's all about psychic intuition. And I feel as if with that High Priestess, that's bringing on a lot of love and it's bringing on a lot of choices. All right, so I feel as if ultimately this week to begin, Aquarius, there is love coming forward. Love in regards to family, friends, self love, romance, whatever the case may be. The Ace of Cups is that ultimate card of love, all right? With the lovers is that card of just an overall beautiful, beautiful kind of romantic connection, a very, very deep, deep romantic connection. However, it also symbolizes choices, the choices you make that will ultimately bring you towards that love. Spirit is saying, whatever choice you make, guys, use that intuition, use your spirituality, because your spirituality, your intuition is that key to the door that will unlock all of this love. All right. With let's see here, with the Eight of Swords, with the moon, and with the King of Swords, there's the moon, right? I just said, ultimately, the moon is all about healing. It's all about lifting a veil, seeing the truth. It's all about ultimate just healing, and psychic kind of intuition. It's the kind of situation, psychically, guys, I feel as if we are, because I'm an Aquarius as well, we are ultimately going to be having some kind of just opening, like almost kind of like a portal into a deeper level of spiritual kind of connection. All right, the Eight of Swords is the card of ultimately self-victimization. All right, it shows a woman, right? She's tied, but it looks like the ropes are very loose around her. She could easily shake that shit off. All right, ultimately when it comes down to it, with the Eight of Swords is ultimately just awakening in regards to understanding that we have control over our own thoughts. We have control over the things that we say to ourselves and the things we don't say to ourselves. It's the kind of thing we're just like gaining control. Aquarius says we're gaining control. We are allowing ourselves to shake off the rope. We're allowing ourselves to take off that blindfold because we understand and we know that we're in control of our own lives. We call the shots. With the King of Swords is the king of ambition, all right? He's climbed to the top of his mountain, all right? He's above the clouds. He sees clarity. And he is ultimately using that drive and that ambition to ultimately rise above the overthinking, to ultimately swipe away at the things that, don't serve him, and to only bring in the good, positive energy and thoughts that do. He's the king of his intuition. He's the king of his thoughts, of the conflicts in his head. He has control. He has control over his kingdom of overthinking. Okay, with the Six of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Empress. This here is saying ultimately, we are going to be feeling nostalgic. All right, we're going to be feeling nostalgic. We are going to be feeling like our old selves again. I feel as if once you choose yourself, once you allow your intuition to be free, that's when, those old vibes come back. That's when, ultimately all of the overthinking is overruled. You know what I mean? It's the kind of situation with the Six of Cups that could also talk about somebody from your past coming back forward. So ultimately, I mean, like, you may have lost touch with somebody, and all of a sudden this week, oh shit, what's going on? It's the kind of situation, know that this is ultimately bringing on such a beautiful kind of love, because ultimately it's almost kind of like falling in love, just with life and the journey you've taken, and ultimate, just like that feeling of almost kind of like nostalgia in regards to bringing back the love that we had in our life before we were hurt, before we were trampled over. Do you know what I mean? The Six of Cups is a beautiful card because it's all about pure, beautiful love. With the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Cups is that happily ever after card of everything that we've been hoping for when it comes to romance. A happily ever after with the person that you're meant to be with, building a family, being able to bring in those beautiful emotions full of love and creativity. And guys, with the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Lovers, that right there is love. That right there is ultimate love. With the Empress is the card of abundance. She gives birth to the fruits of her labor. As you can see, like, she here is spilling her jug of wine. All right, she is ultimately enjoying. What does she have in her hand? A heart. Okay, she's wearing her heart on her sleeve almost. She's bearing herself to ultimately bring in abundance. She is open to give birth to the universe's abundance, guys. Like, this is beautiful. Aquarius, this is going to be a great week, all right? With the Tower, with the Wheel of Fortune, and with the Two of Cups, all right? So, I'm going to say it again, all right? The Ace of Cups, the Lovers, the Ten of Cups, and the Two of Cups. This week, the 6th to the 13th, is going to be big when it comes to love, when it comes to romance, Aquarius, okay? So be ready for it. Be ready for it. This could also be a big beginning if you're taken when it comes to creativity, the choices you make in regards to filling your cup up with creativity. Like, maybe like you're gonna start painting again. Maybe you're gonna pick up that violin and learn how to work those strings. It's the kind of situation you guys are going to be living your life the way you need to live your life. All right, with the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune, guys, this is fucking beautiful. Okay, this is saying that ultimately there has been unexpected change. That change, ultimately, we had to rebuild from. However, with the Wheel of Fortune, Spirit is saying we are on the path we've meant to be on. We have rebuilt, and fortune is on the way. All right? So this is going to be a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful week for you guys, Aquarius. And when it comes down to it, with the Devil, this here is ultimately saying that we're picking ourselves and we're rising above the addictions that we have had in our lives for a while, all right? Addictions to overthinking, addictions to, thinking you're not good enough, addictions to smoking, addictions to drinking, drugs, sex, whatever the case may be. The Devil is a beautiful card because it is ultimately saying, when it comes down to it, you are capable of healing. And you are healing from the things that have held you back. And guys, that's just beautiful. With the King of Cups is all about being a magnet of love by healing, with the Moon, healing. Guys, it's the kind of situation with the Eight of Swords, healing. It's the kind of situation with the King of Swords and with the King of Cups. We are ultimately taking control of our thoughts. We are taking control of our heart. And we are ultimately allowing ourselves to heal. And we're allowing ourselves to be set free. Because ultimately, love is here to guide the way. Alright? When it comes down to it, yeah, see? There's the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is pretty much saying you may be feeling as if you may be feeling a little imbalanced. Understand and know that when it comes down to it, you have balance. You have that harmony to ultimately just keep your balance. Just understand and know when it comes down to it with the Two of Pentacles, that could also mean options, So know and understand when it comes to duality, understand you have control. You have control. We got the Two of Cups, which is a partnership, a beautiful romantic partnership that could bring on engagement. Why not? The Two of Pentacles is feeling a little imbalanced, but understanding the way that you gain balance is by taking the options you have in your life to ultimately bring on the prosperity. What makes sense to you? Do you understand what I'm saying? And at the bottom of the deck, there is the Five of Swords. This here is saying ultimately we are healing from that key card at the bottom of the deck, and that is conflict. And the card below that is the Two of Swords, and that is reaching a crossroads. All right, Aquarius, is going to be a beautiful week for you. It's going to be a lot of awakenings when it comes to spirituality, a lot of awakenings when it comes to your mental process, and there's going to be a lot of love coming in. So there we go. All right. If you have resonated with this reading, please subscribe, like, comment, share. I also do private readings as well. So if you guys are looking for a reading, please reach out and I'll be able to take care of you. All right, guys, I hope everyone has a great week. Aquarius, you have this in the bag. All right, bye, everyone.